I have never seen a 9mm wrench put to such good use.
Yeah.
So we got a call for a Chevy truck with a broken tie rod up on the Tokerville Falls Road. So we're gonna head up here and see if we can get it put back together, back on the road. We got Caitlin back there. We got Tom over here. You're in the weather seat.
It is raining on us today, just a little bit, kind of windy, but not too cold.
It's a beautiful rainy day, actually. We got Dylan here to swing a camera.
Want me to swing it away?
I think we'll get it out. I recently had a comment where somebody said that I've all but abandoned the Morrvair. All I care about is the Bombi, the Golden Nugget, and the Banana, and the Wrecker. They didn't say the Wrecker, but I assume they mean the Wrecker too. So, in honor of that comment, we took the Morrvair today.
And we're abandoning the Bombi.
We're abandoning. So, I'd also like to address something else. And remember, when I'm doing this, I'm not addressing haters. I'm actually addressing people who view the channel and have questions.
Hold on. You gotta pause that right there, because that's the vehicle. It's right in the middle of the road.
That looks just like it.
Okay.
So here's the deal. You'll see us out there playing, and we will just be beating the heck out of these vehicles. And it looks really irresponsible because this is how we make our money, right? Well, if they won't handle having the heck beat out of them, I don't want them working for me. So the Bombi is in really early beta testing, like really early. It's a brand new build, completely new design. We're trying to build something tough enough to handle what the jobs are gonna dish out, and the jobs do dish out. Can I get a witness?
Oh yeah.
Amen.
All right, so it's good for us to do a little bit of, the beating on our equipment, so that when we get in the job and we have to beat on it, we already know how it's going to perform. And
so this is actually us being responsible.
Right.
We're doing all these irresponsible things,
seemingly
so that we're responsible, and these vehicles will handle it.
Yep, that is exactly how I feel about it.
Now we know, and we are here. Oh, that was totally irresponsible, man.
And unnecessary.
Drove right into that hill.
So I saw the pictures, and it's a broken tie rod, and I want to try something today. We didn't bring the wrecker, even though we should have. I want to try doing a field repair, and I've got a new tool I want to try.
Trail repair. That's original.
Let's go check it out.
So I'm guessing it's this side. Yeah. All right, we have one broken tie rod right there, and that needs to be fixed. So we recently had a little event we like to call the off-road games, and we had lots of awesome vendors there. And one of those vendors was Carnage Welder. And they said, hey, I noticed sometimes you have some small jobs where you just need to weld something up really quick, and it might not be worth bringing the wrecker out there for, because the wrecker, we've got a Premier Power Welder on that. And that one you could burn all day with. This is like a 20-minute burner right here.
20 minutes of arc time, huh? Because it's got a battery built into the box.
Yeah.
You got a yellow one too.
Yeah, look at that.
That's very cool. All right.
So it comes in a little suitcase. Oh, wow. This looks like something that I'm going to have difficulty putting away. Okay, so Tom, you want to give it a try?
Yeah, I do.
Caitlin, you want to start that up really quick? I'm going to be asking you to do something, and you're going to do it with the most gentle care. Make sure you're in park and your parking brake's on. Turn slightly. Passenger. Okay, stop right there. Okay, leave it running so that it doesn't settle down, but don't move the steering wheel at all. Okay, Tom.
Ready?
I think we're ready. And I'm going to try.
You're going all the way, huh?
I'm going to try to get this lined up.
I'm in behind you. Switch on. Well, I'm going to go 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Let's see what it does.
Yeah, just get that.
Just keep going.
Yeah. I'm
gonna stay there.
I'm gonna have to go out this way.
Oh, he found another exit. There's not really any way to turn this, is there?
There will be in a second.
Okay.
So weld it as good as you can. I might be dusty now.
I have this turned all the way up for viewing the eclipse. I got to dial it back down.
How's that welded?
It's welding really nice.
Something super fun about this truck is it tells you the angle, like in degrees of what you're at. And Matt, guess what angle we're at right now?
I'm gonna say you're at 9 degrees.
You should know better than this. We're at 11.
11 degrees. 11%. 11 millimeters, 11 degrees. I should have known
degrees.
that. I should have known you were setting me up.
Should have known.
This is the thing. I have a 9mm wrench here. So these 9mm wrenches are absolutely worthless. They come in every wrench kit and there's no such thing as a 9mm. There's nothing these fit. Now I know one of you guys is like, hey, there's this obscure thing that there is. Listen, there's just none. There's not one. If you find something that's 9mm, you should throw it away. So we're gonna use this wrench to strengthen this tie rod because that way it will actually be worth something. Here, Tom, I got something for you.
What do you got?
You use this at your leisure.
What?
It's a 9mm.
All right.
They serve no purpose. They're like a 20mm.
We'll just weld that right in there.
So I just made an observation. I don't want to start any fights. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But one thing that's really terrible about metric wrenches is they always give you wrenches that don't fit anything. So there's a 20mm wrench that doesn't fit anything. And then there's a 9mm wrench that doesn't fit anything. And then for some unknown reason, a 6mm wouldn't do the job and a 7mm wouldn't do the job. So they made a 6.5mm. There's millimeters they're not even using and they're making up millimeters. That's a fraction, by the way. That's 6.5mm. Rant over.
Yeah, this is burning hot.
Do you want me to turn your wire speed down or?
No, I kind of like it.
Okay. I like it. Does it seem strong enough?
Think that'll stay?
I can't imagine it not.
I think it'll stay. Should we try and turn it right here and just see what happens?
Nope.
You just want to drive, huh?
If it breaks, I want to be closer to home.
Okay, so no testing.
No testing. All right. Straight to beta. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. I have never seen a 9mm wrench put to such good use.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll never complain about those again, will you?
No. That's why I keep them in my toolkits when I get them. I'm like, I might need to weld this to something someday.
Where am I going to turn around?
So, I'll just guide you. I want that in 2-wheel drive because I don't want that front wheel pulling weird. Okay, now turn slightly passenger and back up. These low profile outset wheels are really hard on ball joints and tie rod ends and all kinds of stuff. The most important thing is that you never steer unless you're moving. And that's something you can do to save your ball joints and tie rods too. A lot of people will steer when they're on the brakes. Man, that is hard on things. Yeah, all the way. Okay. Back it up, and while you're backing it up the last 6 inches, slowly turn that way. Turn. Okay. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna just drive this out here just because I want to get home tonight. Not that I don't trust you, but I only want to be mad at myself if it breaks, and Tom because he didn't weld it good.
It's off my shoulders.
All right, we're gonna follow behind Matt. He's driving out of here, and we will know if that breaks because he will either stop quickly or fly off the side of the road.
Hey, it didn't break. I'm feeling pretty good about this, Tom. You did a pretty good job.
That's what I was aiming for. Pretty good. It looks like it held together on the rocks. Matt didn't take any sharp turns off a cliff. We're back onto the street. We got a couple miles to go to get it to where it's gonna end up, and I think it's gonna survive just fine at this point.
All right, we made it, and it didn't break. So I would say pretty much a victory at this point, right?
Yeah, you're alive.
All right, that wasn't too bad. I feel like it went okay.
Yeah, between the welder and the 9mm, worked out perfect.
Hey, I held the steering wheel too.
And Caitlin, between the welder, the 9mm, and Caitlin, it worked out perfect. So we got a call for a Jeep that has a couple of broken axles and drive shafts. I guess they broke it on a trail, tried to get it out when they got to the sand dunes. They didn't have anything big enough to pull it out, so they called us. We got Colin today. He's driving, but he's also going to give us the weather.
It's a beautiful day. It's about 65 degrees. We'll get them out.
We got Peanut here. She's kind of in the way, but we're willing to make sacrifices for a good dog. So we just talked to the customer, and the Jeep is down by Freedom Rock, so we're just going to head out there and see if we can get it. Customer said they broke down on the trail down here, and then they pulled it up to the sand dunes, and they weren't able to make it any further. That doesn't surprise me one bit. If we were going to pull this out, it would take the Morrvair and the banana and quite a bit of effort. But I think the wrecker's just going to do it. Did you run? So you're saying it's broke at both ends, but it will roll?
Yeah, the rear drive shaft's gone. It's in the back.
Okay.
And it's the passenger sheared right behind the...
Yeah, it sure did. We'll probably just flat tow it. Okay, jump in the wrecker, drive it up that hill, and then off right here and back it up.
I just want to say I am very proud of myself for coming off of it. I think it looked cool. Did it look cool?
It looked super cool.
Okay. Style points are 10 out of 10 right now.
All right. Okay, you ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready. What way would you like me to go?
I'm driving this.
Oh, you're driving this?
Yeah, I'm driving this.
Okay.
All right, so since the front axle is broken and the rear drive shaft is missing, the wheels aren't going to put any input into the drivetrain, like into the transfer case or transmission. And then with the engine running, you'll have power steering. No, it doesn't matter. None of that is spinning. None of that is spinning. You could, the transmission could be in park. I'd put it in neutral just because. Peanut, load up. I was going to let Peanut run a little bit more, but she's obviously wore herself out. Did you find a rabbit? Is that what you found, was a rabbit?
Here we go. Oh man, that is a big hill. Holy smokes! Woohoo! That was a huge hill. Good grief!
This thing is a beast. I can't believe it's doing that. Holy smokes, we go straight up that dune. How you doing, Peanut?
Top of the world. We are now down to the bottom. It's all downhill. That thing just pulled this thing out of here.
We're not done yet, but I bet you we're gonna be.
It is true.
How's it going back here?
It's going great. It's actually really smooth. There's a few times I'm like, we're not going up that hill.
Oh, we went straight up.
I'm like, oh,
I
we're
noticed
going up it.
I was like, it saved us a lot of time.
It
saved us
did.
a lot of zigzagging.
It did.
All right, we've just got, I don't know, a couple more miles to go. Right, turn it off. Well, that went pretty good. All right, there you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's funny, somebody over here got pulled out by Rory like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah? That wasn't too bad. Once we got hooked up to him, we just pulled him right out of the dunes.
Went pretty smooth, good pace. We got him out. Thanks for watching.
Oh, yes, I had a dust bath for sure. I'm still looking clean.
It keeps the lice down.
It's working.
Between Pine Gum and dust baths, you'll be completely varmint free.
I've had no issues with lice for a long time now.